Good evening and welcome to Liverpool is Red. I'm your host, Puxty. Got to be honest, I'm very disappointed in that performance this evening. Um, we wasn't good again. I'm not overly that bothered because there is obviously another leg that comes at Anfield. But I think that with um, the fact that we need to make sure we win our next two Premier League games. I would have gone full strength now. I would have rested some of the guys, or most of them, should I say, against Accrington Stanley, and then on to Nottingham Forest. That is a game we must win. We didn't look like we exerted too much energy this evening, so I think that we should be all right for be injury free with the main players. Konsa unfortunately got injured, but Konate is fit, and I do really think that Endo is doing a fantastic job covering when he's asked to go at centre back. We knew he was a good player. He didn't fit the profile of what FSG normally go for. I think that could possibly be another reason why Jurgen Klopp said, I can't do this job anymore. Because bringing back Michael Edwards, I think probably did that. Didn't help his want to stay because he didn't have full control like he wants, which is understandable. He'd had that for a hell of a long time. But I think the club are looking at Liverpool's long-term vision. Unfortunately, Darwin Núñez hasn't, and I don't feel he will light it, set the world alight, unfortunately, for Liverpool. Maybe the price tag was a bit too much on him. Very good, he works hard. He nearly scored. That was a great save by their goalkeeper. But I just can't see, unless he has a run of games where he gets you, say he plays 4 games in a row and he gets you 5, and he just has that will do his confidence the world of good. But I just don't see him getting a run of 5 games, especially when Diaz should have been number 9 this evening. I think I'm happy with the way that the defence lined up, to be fair, initially. So that weren't really my issue. I think he should have gone with Diaz through the middle. Brought Jota on if we'd obviously scored a couple of goals. Now, my friend has already texted in saying about how my prediction of the quad is off. I do believe there's another leg. I'm not sure if he knew that, to be fair. He doesn't really follow football much anymore. Not as much as, obviously, what we did when we were kids. But, so there's another leg to come at Anfield. I've got every confidence that we'll go through. On to the next one, which is Accrington Stanley. I'd like to think that should be, progression to the next round of the FA Cup. Then it's on to Nottingham Forest on Tuesday the 14th at Nottingham Forest, which is a tough place to go. All we've got to do is stay in front. That's all we need to do to make sure we win this league. We can stay in front, don't lose away, win at home. I know it sounds pretty easy, but I do think that we've got quality in our squad to do that, barring obviously any major injuries. I think we'll be all right. We're still going to do the quad. I've got every faith. People will think I'm deluded, but when it happens, you'll see that you heard it here first. There's plenty of things about Arne Slot's tactics, and I can't keep stressing enough the energy levels that the players are exerting compared to what they were under Jurgen Klopp. I feel that we will have that enough energy for the whole season. So that, and we only, last season we were very, very close. A couple of seasons before, we were extremely close to winning a quadruple. Final with the Champions League, obviously, and Villa not managing to hold on to a draw against City on the last game. I mean, that's unreal, that was. But you always felt that City were going to win that game anyway, to be honest. So moving on to Accrington Stanley, then on to Nottingham Forest. Get those 2 wins in the bag, if we can, and then on to the week after. Can't wait. It's going to be a fun season. We're only halfway through it, and we still got Champions League coming up soon too. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Please like and subscribe. All the best.